All right, it looks like I am live. So I am going to bop on over to YouTube so I can watch this the way you guys see it. Take me just a minute to get there, and then I will be able to see what's happening in the box. We are 100% doing the same thing that we did yesterday, because as many images as I did trim up and whatnot, I know that the 100-day project is going to eat up my stash really quickly. So I want to get as much done, and then I'll probably privately sort it into some sort of, oh, what did I just do? What a dork you are. That is not my channel. I'm not going to find my live on somebody else's channel. Never gonna happen. Okay, here I am. And I'm probably going to have to mute myself because I was watching Johnny's live this morning. Because, hey, a notification popped up and I went, okay. All right, I hear it. Because, hey, a notification. There we go. Let me put myself on live chat, not top chat like a dork. Okay. Ooh. Stop doing that. What are you doing? Okay. Hello, Renee. First in the room. Hey, Kat. Johnny. She's lurking while she's invoicing. She's got her work cut out for her for sure. Glad to have you, and get your work done, lady. Hi, Tammy, and JD is in the house. Welcome, all you lovely ladies. All right, so not a whole lot happened between last night and today, but you know, I've got stuff to do, and it's more fun to like chit chat with you guys while I do it than it is to just sit here and mindlessly stare at the boob tube. I made it to season 2 of Midsummer Murders, so that's a thing. I am, I think, in season 6 of Supernatural for the rewatch before I try and watch the seasons that I can currently access that are new to me. So, but I didn't watch any like the last 3 or 4 days because, yeah, those get a little dark and depressing. So I have to moderate my consumption of those. Balance it out with some like stand-up comedy or chick flicks. Hello, hello, hello. So what are you guys up to on this lovely Sunday? Inquiring minds want to know. Okay, I'm nosy. I want to know. We know Johnny is invoicing. Because she's dedicated to getting stuff done. Okay, that can go in the Word bin. Try and clean up as I go. So I don't have a big pile of. I'm the only one awake in my house right now. First cup of coffee. Nice, JD. Ooh, Renee, killer headache. No fun. Kat is pulling paper for a journal. Nice. Are you making another baby book? Baby book number 2, number 3? She is a journal making machine right now. It is awesome. And her journals are so amazing. Number 2. So cool. Chime in. I could probably put that gigantic E in the word bin too. On light blue paper. Let's see. There is going to be some aquamarine in the spring multicolor pack, which is coming out in the middle of February. The only blue I really have right now in stock is the Tentative Dawn, which is a gray blue, and I don't know if that's gonna suit you. That was the last color of the month. I do have quite a bit of extra just paper that hasn't gone into the shop yet. But I don't have any aquamarine at present. And I'm trying to think. I can check my personal stash, but I've pretty much gone through it and sold all of like the blues and the teals and the lighter stuff. Curly, hiss, girl, hiss. So I will do what I can. You think you ordered some more for me? Okay. Almost all of the pop-up number 4 stuff from this past week has gone in the mail. There's only a couple people, and they know who they are, whose stuff is going in the mail tomorrow. And then, of course, if you haven't paid yet, I have not sent you your package because I love you all, but I don't have that much faith in people. Okay, I have that much faith in some of the people. I can check my brain if you want, but whatever you ordered, it should be on its way to you. I sent out on Friday like 23 or 24 packages of paper goodies. Hey, Kat. Oh, did I miss? Hold on, I gotta scroll up. I think I might have missed somebody. I'm on live chat. Alisa, how are you? What kind of paper do I want? What are my choices? You could just send me whatever you feel like. If it's paper, I'm probably gonna love it. Biddleston's in the house. I was showing off your kit yesterday, your starter kit, because I have in the middle of when Johnny had me come on live with her last night while she unpacked her box of papers from my pop-up number 4 sale. I actually did hit 500, and this morning I woke up and they weren't gone. I was actually at 504, and I about fell out of my chair. Luckily, I did not, because there are arms on my chair, and I have a pretty, sturdy ass. So name it, and it's yours. Hey, Laura, how are you? Good morning or afternoon. I know, right? I hope I get to keep it, but the giveaway's happening. Well, I guess while you guys are all in here, let's choose a day. Not this upcoming week, but it'll be the week after. That way we're sure that we keep the 500. So let's look at the first week of February. Why don't we do that on, does anybody know if there's anything super huge going on Friday the 5th? Because that's probably the day I would like to do my giveaway. But I'm not real good with if there's any big events going on right at the beginning of the month. Brenda made it on time, pretty much. Holy cow, the world is precariously on the edge of the cliff. Carla and JD are having a moment. You have your root canal on the 4th. Ew. So would it be better if I did it before the 4th for you, JD? Are you going to be like in a painkiller coma on the 5th with swollen gums and stuff? That would be no fun. Because I could also do it on Wednesday the 3rd. Now they're rolling drinks at each other. Wow. You ladies are so nice to one another. As long as you're not chucking it at each other's heads. Okay, if you are okay with, I just don't want you to be like in pain and feel like you have to come. Although if you have entries, you have to be there. This is you have to be there to win thing. And so I did, for everybody who emailed me their message yesterday, the entries are all in here. Plus the people who were in the live yesterday did get 3 extra entries. So some of you already have 4 entries. Ta-da! in my super snazzy plastic bag, but it's see-through, super flexible, will not break if I knock it over, and can be reused. So woohoo! So there's that. I hope he will be nice too, JD. That is not going to be a fun surgery. I'm not going to lie to you. But I will be thinking of you on the 4th for sure, because going to the dentist actually is really upsetting to me. I don't know why. Like, I don't think, oh my God, I have to go to the dentist. But I get there and I'm like, when I had to have my oral surgery, they gave me a tiny little Valium because I was bananas, like stressed out about it. But so we will do that on Friday the 5th, and hopefully nobody's got a super big sale that I don't know about. I know it's not a Defy Day, so because it's a Friday and it's not the second Saturday, so I think I'm good there. And it will, of course, be at 6 o'clock, as all my things are 6 o'clock Pacific time, 7, 8, and 9 across the country on Friday the 5th. Oof. Your dental office is seriously like going to the spa. That's nice. That's way more relaxing. I think I just get stressed out. I don't think, like, I don't hate dentists or anything. I think that, you know, they're necessary, and almost every dentist I've met is a nice person. So it's not like I'm on the, ooh, I hate dentists. But for whatever reason, I just get super stressed out there. Here we go. Superb. Hey. Maddie is the first weekend of the month. I'm going to throw this out there, and I don't want to sound rude, but I don't go to Maddie's sales, and Maddie doesn't come to any of my stuff. So I'm not going to fuss about that. If people want to be in Maddie's sale while I'm doing my giveaway, that is perfectly fine. But for that, I'm really not going to, because we don't really have any contact. It's not like I'm doing it maliciously, but that's not something I would attend anyway, so I don't feel particularly bad about it. Please don't take it personally, and I am not trying to insult Maddie. They boogied the blackout away. Okay, let's see if we can trim this up. Oh, you didn't have to take it out, KK. A lot of people love Maddie, and I don't dislike Maddie in any way. It's just it's not my thing for whatever reason. I do not dislike her. I accidentally cut the dog right off that picture. Just sometimes, you know, things work out kind of that way. All right. I just like all the people. Like, it's like a fun, I can either use that, or I can put some other words over it, or I can cover that up. But I like all the people for the barbecue thing. That'll be a fun summer image, I think. You would kill for lore tab. Oh my goodness. Is it that awesome? Is it time to get lost? In a good book, maybe? I'm down for getting lost in a good book. The books. Carla. Oh, learn something new every day. Nice. That does sound like a nice combo. I don't know. I don't like to take a lot of painkillers, but because I don't like the kind of, I get groggy, and then like I have, I guess, memory issues. Like, you know, I don't know how to explain it. It just makes me feel weird and not in a good way. And I'm not saying that's not a big event, but honestly, I wouldn't normally go, and I just feel like I'm being a jackass right now. I'm sorry. Not discouraging anyone from going. I will think about the 3rd, and I will just post an announcement with whatever I decide, because I don't want to deliberately be a jackass. Just saying. Uh-oh. Everybody else just went home except lovely Miss Lily, and she's upset that they left her. She has sadness now. She does have pop, though, and that is a lovely thing. You can't take Motrin, Advil, or Aleve. I do okay with Aleve, but I don't like Motrin. Carla, but we love you. Yes, she's a little upset because all her favorite cousins just went home. And she loves Cousin this weekend. A lot. She really, really does. Okay, what did I want to do here? I think I just wanted to... Oh, there's a watch. Let's see. Let's see what we can do with this mess. Just kind of cut around it a little bit. I don't want to truly fussy cut it out, but it would be really hard to make this into any kind of square image. So I just love that chick's hair. It's like crazy. It's a lot of hair going on. There was lots of fun Lily laughter and Brittany laughter, and except for the part where they had to do their schoolwork, I think they had lots of fun. They played lots of hide and seek where they all hid in the same closet, but it seemed to be endlessly entertaining. So there is that. Crazy kids. Oh, and welcome, by the way, KK. Ibuprofen is, oh, Carla, ulcer. That's not good. Yeah, you don't want to take any of those things. That will make you just miserable as all get out. Motrin is bad for your kidneys. I've been known to take Aleve like when I have all over stiffness and aches, but I don't take that real often. Generally, I'm an ibuprofen person if I take anything at all. But I try not to give in unless it's just so bad. Every now and then I wake up so stiff. I feel like, you know, you're walking like that. Just straight upright. No, like, bend or forgiveness in your body. It's really awkward when you have to go to the potty right first in the morning and you're stiff like that. All right, I think that's a fun one, yeah. We'll throw that right in the fussy cuts. Oh, that's not the right bin. Okay. Oh my, Brenda, that's not good. Okay, Kat, happy lurking. We want you to get lots of things done. I probably did. Good like that. Ooh, Renee, being allergic to them is no fun. Yeah, fibromyalgia does suck, indeed. In a very big way. Hey, Jen, how are you today? I hope you're having a lovely Sunday. Lovely to see you. You know what? I think I just want the watch face. I think that's what I want. Maybe should use smaller scissors. So I heard Brenda has muffins or donuts or something. And I was like, oh, tell that to another fellow fat lady who has no donuts. Just rubbing it in. Here, okay? Just okay. And there, it's going in there. Okay. Let's see, what do we got here? I don't know why I kept that. Okay. Oh, here's people in period costume. So let's try and see about squaring that up a little bit. Ugh, nope, this is going to be a big old pain in the tushy. All right, we're going to have to just, maybe we'll start here. I can get that straight enough. Well, it's mostly straight. Oh no, the dairy farmer just took, oh no. Oh, JD, the dentist, the cow manure. Yep, those are, unless you live near a gardener, then you might also experience the unfortunate side effects of manure or fertilizer of some sort. And that is not a good smell first thing in the morning, I will tell you. His shoes have buckles on them. Buckle shoes. So, later today, I got the paper in that I wanted to, so I've got paper drying. I did brand new batches, and I've got lots of paper drying. I'm going to try and iron these as they come out. So I'm not doing a last minute push on ironing. And I also need to iron a few things for the stuff I'm mailing tomorrow. Okay, and eating your PB&J. Gotta love a good PB&J. That's a classic sandwich right there. It is fine to lurk. We love our lurkers. Our people in the, what did we call it? A season in purgatory. Okay. I think I might need to use the paper trimmer on this. That's a long way to go, and I have trouble with straight lines. I'll start it in the middle and see how that goes. Okay, that side worked out. Let's try the other side. Oh, first we gotta square that off. New York smells like Iowa. Did I send the new invoice? Yes, I sent you an updated invoice this morning. It has a due date 10 days from the 28th. So you can pay it anytime you like, but the kit will not mail until after the 28th. It'll probably be Saturday or Monday when those are all mailing out by the bunches. So let's hope that after all the shenanigans of 2020 that we do not experience a season in purgatory. But that will make a fun quote or words for a collage or glue book page. When it rains in Iowa, I can only imagine. I think Iowa may be one of the few states I haven't been to. I do not recall ever being in Iowa, other than maybe driving through it briefly when I was younger. I'm not in love with that image. Yes, I put both of the invoices. They're all invoiced together. So anything you have outstanding that's mailing out will all go out on the same day. Bananas and it's an Elvis sandwich, right? I've had grilled peanut butter and jelly, and I've had the Elvis sandwich, which is, I will say, pretty good. But I like grilled sandwiches, so, you know, not everybody's a fan. I like this, but it's very wonky. Let's see if we can square this baby up. It's just a little bit all over the place with the lines. There we go. Oh, patty melts are my absolute favorite. Oh, yes. And I haven't been to a place that has had a good patty melt in a long time. I gotta tell you, you're making my mouth water. Hashtag things to look forward to when I move, right? I really like to get them out. I'm not a big fan. Like, I don't know. Somehow it's just not the same when you make it at home as when you get it out. I don't know what it is. Because they make pretty decent sandwiches, but apparently I don't like my own patty melt. I just love the simplicity of it. It is quite delicious. Lisa's like, I haven't tried it, but I will. You get yours at Perkins? I don't think we have one of those here. And even if we did, I probably would not be able to go at this particular juncture. But I will be on the search for several things. I will definitely, once I move, have a meal at Denny's because I have missed that quite a lot. I'm already like thinking of all the things that I can let myself do. Not that I'm like deprived. I get food and stuff, you know. It's not like I'm starving in a corner somewhere. It's just the things you don't think about, you know. And then suddenly you're like, hey, I haven't done that in a really long time. Perkins is a lot like Denny's. I would probably like it then. I know Denny's is lowbrow, but you know what you're getting, and I like it. I also like the Waffle House, but I have to be in a certain mood because Waffle House sometimes does not smell good to me, like when you're outside the building. So, there's that. Here in Texas, it's a Whataburger. I haven't eaten at a Whataburger in years. I used to like is that the one that has the mustard hamburger? I love that thing. I think that's what I used to get. I don't think I've eaten at a Whataburger since I was married. So that's more than 10 years, maybe 12 or 13. Oh, sausage, egg, and cheese taquitos. Yeah, that was my favorite thing to get. I love mustard, so a mustard burger right up my alley. At Denny's, I either like, and I'm totally going to say this, the moons over my hammy sandwich, the super bird, or when I'm craving pancakes, I go there because I hate standing and making pancakes. I just want pancakes to happen. Nope, I don't like that one either. I don't know about you, but that guy looks a little smug about his backyard. They are in Texas, Arizona, Oklahoma, and Florida. Okay. So I probably have seen a Perkins, but I've never eaten in one because I did live in Arizona for a good long time. But I never happened to eat there. Oh, you're talking about Whataburger. Yeah. It's been a long time. A long, long time. Let's just trim this up to make it a little smaller. We don't all that real estate for this one picture. It started in Corpus Christi. I'm learning all kinds of new things today. How fun! After a long night. Yeah, well, Denny's and Perkins and Whataburger and places like that, those are like infamous stops for late night, you know, after the bars close and you've got a belly full of alcohol. Where do you go? Denny's or someplace like it. That tomato is scary. I just got to say that. But that lady looks very happy about it. She probably grew that. We all love our babies. Although a long night of drinking is something I haven't had in eons. The last time I drank something was on the semi-drunken live stream where I had shots of Honey Jack. My one and only drunken live stream. Way back when I first got here. For the monies they sell. I don't know the answer to that. No, Dairy Queen. I just like Dairy Queen ice cream, I think. I don't think I've eaten one of those in a long time either. I'll tell you what though, lately I am totally craving. Is this groundhog not just the cutest thing ever with his little dandelion or daisy flowers that he's got there? I think I want to cut some off of this side. Just to make that a little tiny bit smaller. He is too cute for words. Thank you, Lisa. I know, I was so surprised. It was Johnny. I blame it on Johnny. She had me on her channel last night. She was opening some of my papers that so it was her very first order. And she wanted me there while she was showing it off. And during her live stream, I actually hit 500. So it's all Johnny's fault. And this time it's a good thing, right? Not like I'm blaming her for something terrible. Going underground. They are in 10 states, but if you live in Texas, it's only Whataburger. Huh? I am learning new things. DQ started in minutes. Carla knows the everything. I've been to the Whataburger in Phoenix 12 or 13 years ago. Used to be in a while. My ex-husband used to love Whataburger. And so, you know, I can find something to eat almost everywhere. Mustard burger was my thing. As I recall, they had pretty decent French fries. I don't like McDonald's burgers anymore. They have like a weird texture and taste to them now. They don't taste anything like what I remember at McDonald's. Every now and then if it's like I'm super hungry and we're going through the drive-thru, I'll have like a double cheeseburger. But it's not anything like what I remember a double cheeseburger from there tasting like when I was growing up. Know what I'm saying? Okay. Tongue between my teeth trying to cut this stuff out. All right. I don't know why I like to do this, but I do. I like to kind of there we go. Oh, I didn't quite get that. Didn't quite get all of that. All right. There we go. I'd never heard of Taco Bueno taking a side trip so that you could get a Whataburger. That's awesome. He's a keeper. Okay, that's already a square edge. So just You can top it right there. We used to have a soft serve ice cream joint. A big ass church across the road had it closed, saying its name was not the 13-year-olds, and because of the. Well, that sucks. I like soft serve ice cream, or any ice cream with caramel in it. That is my favorite. I have to think of something good to eat when I get off this live. I'm going to go ahead and put that in the rectangle box, but I think that'll be fun, right? I don't know. We'll see. I don't care for that image today. Got some trees going on right here. That sucks, Brenda. What was the name of it that they thought it was inappropriate? Aw, that sucks, Carla. They're just closing businesses because they want the real estate it's on. Sucks. How do you force a business to close, though? Do they picket it? How do they do that? I have curiosity. Like how you go about closing a business by being a jackass. Constant harassment. Okay. Yeah, that's kind of what I was leaning towards. Oh, good Lord, Brenda. People will find fault in almost anything. That is a bunch of baloney. I call bullshit. Yet another reason why my channel will never be monetized. Hold on a second. Okay. They had a Fuddruckers here. See, Fuddruckers are everywhere, though. And there's nothing dirty about that. People just, I guess you can find fault in anything if you want, if you try hard enough. What happened to just living and letting live, you know? Why do we gotta be jackasses about it? Okay, I think I want a fussy cut out around the eggs. So let's just cut the big bits off. Okay. Now let's switch to these slightly smaller scissors. They have the best brownies. Some places just sound fun and you want to try them out, you know? But you got to ask, when people get all like bent about that sort of stuff, like what's wrong with you that that's where your mind goes immediately? I mean, let's face it, teenage kids can make almost anything dirty, whether it's actually, you know, meant to sound that way or not, because they're teenagers. Just saying, it's a thing. How about instead teaching your children to behave like, you know, responsible human beings? I suppose that's too much to ask. Ooh, haystacks. Big church, deep pockets on them. I don't like them. Well, I remember this image. This is out of one of those CBD magazines from Albertsons. And I really wanted to have this image of the girl on the swing for my personal journal. And I just cut her face off. Oops. Oh, well. Life is hard. I'll just put it right at the top of the page and I won't know the difference. As the church holds services on Saturdays and the church lets out, it creates huge traffic backups between that and the high volume shopping day. Hey, Christine, how are you? Welcome, welcome. How you doing, girl? I think has it been a little while, or did I see you somewhere? Did I see you in Jersey's recently? All the days are blending together a little bit. Look at that orange butterfly. So pretty. Okay. We're just going to trim that down just a tiny bit. I don't mind it. That's a super big image. Oh, I didn't know that. I'm so sorry, Christine. My condolences. How are you doing? Lovely lady. Flutterby. I know. Isn't he fun, though? I like the orange. I'm very drawn to orange sometimes. This is going to be a background image. I just think I'm going to leave it the way it is. This one and this one. Well, no, I want to cut out the family. But this will be a background that I'll add things to. So we're going to put that straight into the rectangle bin. And then let's trim this one down. I'm going to have to move these, though, because I'm going to need to use the full cutter. Boo, there's my stockpile. Okay, but a lot of fun stuff coming out of this. And how are you, Miss Curly? I have not talked to you in a hot minute. That's okay. Never be sorry. You got to do what you got to do, girl. It's Sunday, a family day after all. I don't normally come on Sundays. But I'm so behind in, the prep work for several things that I thought if you guys were going to tolerate me, I would go ahead and come on and get some of this done. I know it's not terribly exciting, but I am very much looking forward to the 100-day challenge. I think we'll keep the top of this tree too. Let's start here. But we'll trim it down just a smidge. Carla's always got the right questions. Meh. Okay. You keeping everybody off your lawn? Oh, Mr. Curly's being a pest today. Well, that's no fun. I am sorry to hear that. We will wish that Mr. Curly finds something to occupy his time so that he is not such a pest. Okay, I think I'm gonna... I don't know that I want this really big image, but it's kind of fun. So for now, I will take it, and if I don't use it after a while, I will just get rid of it. Okay, those need to go in the rectangle bin. JD, you can just see Mr. Curly all tangled up in it. Oh, nice. Getting a home-cooked mama meal. Lovely. That is awesome. There are a few things better than getting a home-cooked meal from somebody who loves you. Let's see. Try and make this work. He's tormenting his kids. That sounds like a Sunday dad activity. He's not playing pull my finger, is he? Christine. It's like, I could borrow him for a couple hours. I have plenty of heavy lifting. So I went out earlier into the cold. That's kind of a fun one, right? With a little picket fence on there. I went out earlier into cold. It's cold out there in the morning for here. I mean, like, it's not Minnesota cold. For a good solid month. Oh my. He just dogpiled them. Oh my. So he's a little feeling a little feisty today. All right, so we're gonna cut off the words. I just like their facial expressions. I'm gonna have to cut off part of his head. That's okay though. It's not the end of the world. I think I'm gonna keep that as is. Maybe trim off a little bit on this side because that edge, you can see where I tore it out of the backyard magazine. Well, he's not having a very grown-up moment. At least he's letting out his inner child. Is Mr. Curly maybe a little sugared up? I like the little tomatoes. I don't know why I didn't just cut out the tomatoes. I don't know why I kept the whole page for these little tomatoes. Tomatoes are one of my favorite things to eat. Just sliced up and exactly the way they are with a little bit of salt and pepper on them. And now he's back to adult time. So is he being intermittently childish and then like back to normal? Did he get a mullet recently? Party, if you know, business in the front, party in the back. Childlike charisma. I like it. I'm just being silly. I'm not trying to insult Mr. Curly. Mr. Curly is an awesome man, despite his being a pest today. Yeah, he just needs a longer honeydew list. Or he thinks the kids should be doing something, so he's giving them a hard time. Sometimes that's a thing. Okay. And then I want the words, it's her game. Dooby-dooby-doo. You're trying to talk him into washing the fridge. That always needs to be done for some reason. Why is that? You could live totally alone. And every now and then you look at your fridge and you're like, what happened? It was like clean, clean, clean. Where did all those smudges come from? It's just me. Although I would know where the smudges came from because my hands have dye all over them all the time. It's a shag haircut. It's still a mullet, JD. Come on. We all know that. This picture reminds me of the 80s very much. The hair and the eye makeup. I really want the eyeball, but I love the whole face, and I think maybe I want to play musical facial parts. I was going through, this must have been in my face's face. Yeah, but you're the mama. You get to say whether or not it smells. And then you get to do the mama thing. Now make it better. Oh, wow, JD. That is too fun. Sometime I don't have any pictures from when I was younger. Like, I have some digital ones from in my like mid 30s or so. But all of my pictures from when I was younger, I had a roommate that ran off with all of the shit out of an apartment we were renting together. And so she took like all of my paperwork and all of my pictures and stuff. Not real happy about that. And so I don't have any from when I was younger. Like, there's no proof of the spiked hair I had when I was in my teens that was dyed many different colors. My mom might still have some, but I don't have any. Now he is empty. See, that wasn't that hard. A big box of I keep baking soda in the freezer and the fridge. Oh my goodness, JD, your mother did that to you? Oh my. Yeah, sometimes something gets like behind the drawers in the fridge or stuck under, you know. It just happens. Or there's something hiding in there that's bad and you just don't know it. So there's always that possibility. We're all like backseat driving Curly's fridge. Oh my God, yeah, I had some bad haircuts. For years and years, I had the skaters at I can never remember, but the one with the short hair. For years, my mom cut my hair like that. I can never remember who it is. But I had long hair until I was about second grade, and then until I was about 10, I had that figure skater hairdo. And that was about the time I stopped letting my mom choose that's about the time I developed an opinion about my own hair. Yes, Dorothy Hamill, JD, for the win. JD wins an entry for knowing that. We're giving JD an entry into the, I think she got a couple yesterday too. JD. Put that in that plastic bag. You said hair was too wavy. I had stick straight hair until I was in my teens, and all of a sudden it got wavy all by itself. It's too long now. Now it's down to like my boobs ish, and it has a little bit of wave to it. But when it's shorter, like page boy cuts length, it's very wavy. Hey, Mary Lou, how are you today? How you doing? You caught me here doing all kinds of boring ass stuff, but you know, part of the process. What are you doing? You should have a big red N emblem. Frizzy, yeah. Well, that's one thing you really don't get in the desert is frizzy hair. Maybe except in monsoon season, and surprisingly enough, Vegas really doesn't have much of a monsoon season, which kind of bummed me out a little bit. I actually like rain and I miss monsoon season. It's a lot drier here because it's a high desert than it was And I kind of expected it to be the same, although I couldn't tell you why I thought it would be the same. You have Shirley Temple hair. Kimberly's got ringlets. Mine is only just a little bit wavy. Curly's like, I'm little orphan Annie over here. Yours is really thick too, right? That's why you shave the part of it, so that because it's so hot in the summer, because of the thickness of it, in addition to the curliness. Curly. Homeless hair. Is it like a Gary Busey hair moment over there? You've been given. Yeah, but you're way cooler than Shirley Temple because you're grumpy. That's what we like about you. It's what I like about you. I don't know about everybody else, but I like that about you. I feel very sad about this guitar in the pool. All right. Yep, that's Dorothy. We were just talking about that. That's the one that I had from like age, I don't know. I had really long hair until I was, I think, in the first or second grade. And then until we moved from Hawaii, I was 10 or 11 when I finally formed an actual opinion about my hair. So I had like waist length hair, and then my mom cut it into a Dorothy Hamill, and I had that for many years. No social norms here. Okay, Mary Lou. I wear mine in a pony. I lost my ponytail holder overnight. I set it down by the bed, and now I can't find it. But I keep mine in a ponytail almost all the time, or a loose bun, because I have a lot of it, and it's hot. You know, I think I'm just going to keep this. I'm going to trim off this edge, the raw edge. And I think I'm going to keep that and try to add things to it because it's already kind of collagey and I kind of like it. So I'm just going to go with that. It's already kind of more than halfway put together, in my opinion. No, I don't think I want this now that I see it. I'm over it. JD, it was long before the pandemic. Now it's bananas. Well, Curly, I would be worried if you were following social norms. I would be very concerned. I think we're going to try and fussy cut around this lady a little bit. That dress. Ridiculous. Oh, it's not those scissors. Where's the other pair? Here, these smaller scissors. There we go. Nobody puts Curly in a box. We will not be having that shenanigans. Not that Curly would put up with it. But on her behalf, we would all be outraged. Because that ain't right. Yeah. I get it. It's frustrating. The lag can be very annoying sometimes. I have tons of stuff to do today to get ready for Thursday's Color of the Month preview. Plus, I'll be offering up a few extra goodies. Still cleaning out the stash. Man, I had stuff in stacks and boxes everywhere. Who's a hoarder? It's me! But I'm being good. I'm destashing almost all of it. I'm only keeping a tiny little bit for myself. Because you know what? I can make more. I know the chick who does the dyeing. I think I might have an in and getting the papers for myself. Just saying. I feel like we could tie a string to this lady and turn her into a balloon based on the shape of this dress. Oops, I made stuff stick to me. Oh, come on. Carla, did you get all the snow that you thought you were going to get? Like, are you like inundated with snow? Like. Needs a cat head, maybe. I'm thinking like, look at the skirt. Doesn't it kind of remind you a little bit of a balloon? Talk about blowing your skirt up. Bad joke. Bad joke. That is, it's ugly. I just don't find this skirt flattering at all. And she's like a really skinny lady. She's tall and lean. Okay. Check that out. Yeah, I have planned. She may need a different head. You're right. Or something. She needs something. Oh, that's in the wrong bin. Fussy cut. That's in the fussy cut bin. All right. I'm going to get rid of all these scraps. Snowing and sleet where Cat is. Christine got about 4 inches. Abast. She doesn't. Renee's like, I don't even know. Let's see. Maybe I can figure out what it is here. Let's have a look at the very smoochy tablet. 51. 51 today, or at least right now. Let's come on. Do yo thing. Oh, it's 53. Oh, whoa. Okay. Don't get carried away with yourself, computer. 53. So is that the high? 54 is the high. And oh, but it's supposed to get cold again. 32, 33. Ah, crazy. 18 degrees. Oh my gosh. Curly, yeah, you guys probably need it. Even though cold is no fun. Carla says 27 and sunny. Christine, we're at 0. Ew. Okay. Let me turn off the weather. Make that go back to sleep. So there we go. We've shared our weather. Oh, here we go. Beyond binary. Oh, now I'm on small scissor mode. I need long scissors for words. Less chance of making wonky, weird, not straight lines. JD, shh. Kimberly, that's crazy warm. 74. Holy cow. That's usually what it is like here. We're having very cold weather for here, but we're wussies, you know. It's not actually cold here. It's cold for us. Oh, 21, Renee says. Oh my. I think this is lips. Yeah, I can see it is smudgy, but it's lips. I'm going to cut it out anyway. I like it. It's a blurry pop of color. Okay. Oh, I definitely going to need the word Narnia. And then, I don't think I want that. Maybe I want the, do I want the tiny lady, do I want the lady fussy cut out? Maybe. I'm getting quite a lot of people. Okay, let's get rid of the big part. That's flip-flop leather for sure it is. The 100-day project? Okay. It is a there's a website, which is in the description box. A lot of people do it. It's usually it starts in April, like the end of the first week, like between the 7th and the 9th. They moved it up to I think it's the 30th of this month is the start date. And it's not a challenge. There are no hard and fast rules. It is just a project that you set for yourself, a creative thing that you want to do. Like I'm doing 100 days of collage. But I have seen people do things with knitting and crochet. I've seen people do photography things, watercolor. Some people have done Zentangles. It's as big or as small as you want. Some people it's like I take a photo every day, or maybe they're working on a larger project. I want to finish one piece in 100 days, and I'm going to spend 5 minutes a day doing it, or 20 minutes a day doing it, or 1 hour. It's really just a way to encourage you to be more creative, to give yourself some creative time every day, but not to set a challenge so big that you're miserable doing it. So that's why they don't call it a challenge. It's just called a project. And I have participated for probably about 7 or so years, and I've only completed it once, or twice. I did year before last, I completed it all 100 days. And then maybe 3 or 5 years ago, I don't remember. But every year I have fun, and whether I don't really stress about like the fail, because the whole point of it is just to create more. So if I participated in it last year, I only made it 17 days. Some years I've made it 80 days, but it's just meant to be a thing to get you arting every day. And it's a hashtag. A lot of people post pictures of their progress on Instagram. So you can look up the hashtag the 100-day project on Instagram, and you can find lots of people doing it. I follow a good number of people who do it. It's encourages me to keep going, but 2, I want to support people who are trying to be more creative in their lives. So I enjoy that, but that's what it's all about. But it's starting in less than a week now, I think, and so I feel like I don't have nearly enough images ready to go. So I spent like 4 hours on here yesterday. I don't know why anybody stayed, but some people did. But you never did it. Well, that's why I like this one, because you choose what you're doing. It's something you want to do. And if you change it midstream, you change it midstream. It's just a project, and you decide the parameters. Right, Carla? See Christine's questions above. Oh, was it about the project? Hold on. I think that's probably why I don't participate in tons of like challenges and stuff. Some of the activities just don't interest me. Christine. Yeah, you could put, I think if I can find animals of the right size, I will definitely, maybe we will do a series of Egyptian gods and goddesses. Or I think they have animal head deities in other religions as well. So maybe I'll look that up. And I don't know if I want to fussy cut that out, but I do want to make this smaller on this side. We don't need all that extra over there. All right. I do like the phrase going stir crazy. Loopy. Oh, that would be fun. Yeah, see, some people do that. And it doesn't have to be, I'm going to complete, 100 Afghans, or I'm going to complete X amount. You just say, I'm going to crochet some every day, either a time limit or, just whatever floats your boat. You don't even have to set a time limit, just that you're going to crochet every day for 100 days. And if you miss a day, that doesn't mean you have to quit and start over. It just means that you didn't create for that day. You don't have to box yourself in. Yeah, the mummy woman's fun, huh? I'm definitely fussy cutting her out. So I'm going to kind of do a little, let's cut off the big extra bits. And then we'll fussy cut around this. It's about plastic surgery, but I'm just going to go with, she's a mummy. We hate boxes. We do hate boxes. Nobody boxes us in. And boo on anybody that tries. I am more than my labels. How's that? The thing I try to avoid is when people say, oh, I'm just a whatever. I'm just a mom. I'm just a, housewife or whatever. I like to take the word just out of those sentences, because you're not just anything. Nobody is just one thing. Oh, creative daily journal. Nice. And you don't even have to say, I'm going to finish a page every day, just that you're going to work on it. Right? Absolutely red. Fuck labels. So, it's not like you have to say, I'm going to do X amount of things. You could just say, I'm going to work in that creative journal a little bit every day. However long makes me happy, whether I do it for 2 minutes or 2 hours or, there's no need to set stressful goals. Should be fun. Remember, it's a project, not a challenge. Challenge to me just sounds like it's got a lot of rules and it might not be fun after a while because you feel obligated. And I don't want to be about that. I just want to, for me, I want it to be fun. And I like doing collages. I'd like to create 100 of them, but if I could just come on every day and I work a little bit, and maybe it takes me 2 or 3 days to finish one, that's okay too. I just want to do it. Well, this part's going to be super fussy. All these little people on here. I have a little tiny pair of orange scissors somewhere with little bitty blades. I need to locate. I had my hands on them yesterday early, and I put them in a safe place. But I'm going to need those to get into all the little, in here and over here. Okay, let's go right there. Clap back living. Nice. There you go, JD. Put that Dymo to use. Be subversive. I like it. I like it a lot. Ooh. You know, it always seems like a good idea to fussy cut something out, and then I get halfway through and I'm like, why did I do this to myself? Dymos are so much fun. I don't want to deal with the chaos. I don't blame you. Mike is an awesome guy, but he always has to be doing something. And sometimes, I got to admit, sometimes it either makes me feel bad or it makes me feel like, oh my God, would you just sit down for 5 minutes? You're making me tired watching you do all this. But it's not like anybody sets the task for him. He is his own taskmaster. I really like this image. I want to find those little scissors and cut out these tan parts so that it doesn't look weird when I put it on a background. Fun. Chaos? What chaos? Hey, Mary, how are you? Welcome. Okay. Nope, there's nothing here that I want. Changed my mind on that. I did like this, though, so I want to cut this out. Love the color of the water there. I'm going to have to cut a bunch of it off because I don't want this part. Okay. Yeah, some people are anti-sitting around time, and I am all about the sitting around time. I like to sit and drink tea and relax and read a book. I like, especially on like cloudy or low-key days, you know, sit and watch some old movies, have a little popcorn, just sit and have a discussion, you know. I just think that looks fun and relaxing, like a little hideaway at the beach. Okay. So I wanted some stuff off here. Let's see. I want this number 4. Let's take leader. I don't think I want the word dedication. Let's see. Determined. These are all good words. I'm just thinking about their use in collages. Ooh, I like perseverance. That is a nice word. Oh, so I don't think I ever said, my word of the year is foundation. I was going to make it change, but then I thought, you know, that could change for the sake of change is not necessarily a good thing. But what I'm trying to build and having changed up my time frame is building a good foundation for the move and for all the change I do want to make. So I made my word of the year foundation. Ooh, compassion. That's a good word. Curly, I'm a lazy ass. Okay, there's that too. But, you know, because I'm a homebody, I like putting on a meal, you know, putting on a pot of chili or something, a soup or something. And then I like to sit and do, I guess, more passive things. It's not like there's not a time to clean, but I don't feel like I need to be constantly, and I'm not like ragging on Mike. I get it. He's got a lot of things to do and, you know, but just sometimes it feels like it's a way to avoid things. I don't know. Not for Mike, but like people that just like to keep busy all the time. and they perceive that as how everybody should be, that kind of knocks me. Like, I don't like that very much. Because yes, the dishes should be done and the carpet should be vacuumed and the house should be dusted. But that's a thing where you could do a little bit every day and not let it get piled up where you have to spend days and days cleaning. So for me, I might spend an hour and a half every day when I have my own place and like wipe down the sink in the bathroom and, you know, give the toilet a little scrub with the brush. And when I'm in there brushing my teeth, I would do those things. And then at some point every day, I generally vacuum. And dusting is something I might do like one room or part of a room, but I would just break that up. I would not spend 2 days dusting my entire house. It's just not me. But everybody operates differently, you know? What is the favorite movie to watch that you can watch over and over? Oh, you have to pick a genre. You don't have to pick one. It's something I like doing, but you are not required to pick one. Recently, I just rewatched for like the third time in the last 3 months the movie Clue with oh God, now the actor's name went out of my mind. Tim Curry. I love Tim Curry and I love the movie Clue. It's just fun. At Christmas time, I can always rewatch Christmas movies that I've seen before. I'm not a big fan of like It's a Wonderful Life. I find that movie depressing, but I understand it's a lot of people's favorite, so I'm not saying it's a shit movie. I'm looking for feel good at Christmas time because I struggle with Christmas. So I like those cutesy, like romantic Christmas movies. Like is probably not the right word, but ooh, The Princess Bride, that's a good one. Let's see. Animated movies, Cloudy with a Chance of Meatballs, both 1 and 2. I find those endlessly entertaining for some reason. So you're talking about like a movie that every time you saw it on TV, you would watch it, right? I'm trying to think of different genres of things that like I go back to over and over again. I used to watch Grease all the time, although I have not watched it in a long time. That used to be one of my favorite go-tos for. Oh, yes. Yes, I'm with Rebecca. I can rewatch every time I see them available. The Harry Potter movies. I love those. And I also could watch over and over again, but they have to be like in a row, the Lord of the Rings movies. Christmas Vacation. National Lampoon. Right? Okay. That's a little too far. First of all, let's take care of this edge. Oh, good Mary Kate is a good word. I like that. Nice. Very good, Mary. That is a nice choice. Jaws. We've just watched all 3 of the Jaws movies. Elle's got a hankering. And we sat out there one night and watched all 3 of them in a row. We were up to like 3 in the morning. But yeah, Jaws and that's a good summer movie. Dirty Dancing. I like Dirty Dancing, but it's not a watch over again movie for me. I don't know why. It didn't strike me that way, but I get it. I get the appeal. Oh, I do. I haven't seen The Wizard of Oz in years, but that is a good watch over and over again movie for sure. For me, it's typically movies that make me happy, you know, that take me to a good place. I can watch Deep Blue Sea, which is a terrible movie, over and over again. Also, any of the Brendan Fraser mummy movies. I love those. They are so awful, but I love them. You like Coyote Ugly? Nice. Right, I thought I might cut this out, but no, I'm not going to do it. It's not going to happen. I'm not doing it. Oh, really? Pulp Fiction? That does nothing for me, but I know a lot of people love it. George of the Jungle was a hoot. Gone with the Wind? That's an old classic for sure. Gonna cut up some shoes. Having a very Never Hopeless by Elizabeth moment by cutting out these shoes. Ooh, Carla. Lethal Weapon movies. Ooh, Raiders of the Lost Ark. Nice. I never enjoyed Blazing Saddles personally, but I get it. Ooh, yes, Young Frankenstein. Cheech and Chong. Ooh, Mary Lou likes Gone with the Wind. It's on her favorites list. Nice. Very nice. I like it. I can watch the movie, the original, The Fog, over and over again. Classic. And you know what? I didn't realize until about 5 years ago that not only did it have Jamie Lee Curtis from like the Halloween movie series and stuff, but the girl that played the friend that was the first one to bite it with the frizzy curly hair was also in The Fog. And I probably seen that movie 100 times, and I only realized that she was in it, that was the same girl about 5 years ago. Because I was sitting there watching it, and I turned to whoever I was watching it with and went, that's the girl from the Halloween movie with Jamie Lee Curtis. And she's like, yeah. And I'm like, I never like made the connection. What a dork. Any Marilyn Monroe movie? Nice. Oh, Mary likes Casablanca. Those are all like black and white classics. Very nice. Ooh, I like Rear Window. That's one of my favorites. Nice suspense. I get sucked into it every time, even though I know exactly how it's going to end. Where'd the other shoe? Oh, this must be the other shoe. 8 Crazy Nights. Ooh. 8-Legged Freaks. Stupid movie. Love it to death. Could watch it over and over again. The Death Wish movie. Ooh, that's a heavy one. Tom Hanks is an awesome actor, but I don't want to watch the Mr. Rogers movie. I just want to remember him as he was on the TV show. I just don't want to. And I'm going to do that for myself. You had a crush on Val Kilmer. I don't really watch any Tom Hanks or Tom Cruise movies, but I did like Top Gun when it originally came out. So I thought it was a good movie. I did. If you guys will give me a second, I just looked on my email and it says Amazon delivered something on the front porch for me, so I want to just go grab that. Give me a second. I'll give you that watch to look at. I just wonder, I'm sure it's a fabulous movie, and I love, Tom Hanks. He's an amazing actor, but I can't watch that movie. I can't. All right, I'll be right back. Ooh, chair-shaped butt. It happened. All right, I have returned. Let's see. Oh, I do have a couple of other things I can probably show you. I can remember where I put them. Some new stuff for the store and for dyeing. Oh, this one's loud. Sorry. Let's see if it's secret stuff or if it's showable stuff. Let's see. 51st Dates. Ooh, yeah, we did. We actually watched that really recently too. I had never seen the whole thing. I'd only seen part of it. I really enjoyed it. Oh. Did I order this? I don't know if did somebody send me this? Yogi tea. I don't know if I ordered this or not. I'm guessing I didn't. I think somebody probably sent me a happy mail. Because I have it in my wish list, but I don't think I ordered it. Ooh, Practical Magic. Nice one, Carla. Oh, Magic Mike. Pretty bodies to look at. Ooh. It's like a sampler pack. Roasted dandelion spice, mango ginger, elderberry lemon balm, chai rubuse. Okay, what's the purple one? Ooh. Soothing rose hibiscus. Ooh, raspberry passion. Oh, okay, box of goodness. It's Happy Mail. Oh, I'm so spoiled. You're killing me. Ooh, I know what tea I'm having later. That is going to be exciting. Thank you. I know sometimes I get stuff and I'm like, did I order this? Or is this Happy Mail? Thank you so much. Killing me, Smalls. You're killing me. Okay. Let's see. Oh. This is not exciting, but I will show it to you. That's for the trash bin. First, I got to get, you know what it is. You know it's envelopes. Everybody's seen one of these boxes, I think. These are kind of cheaper envelopes. That's why they wind up with all that tape all over it, aside from my tape obsession. It's not the brand I like to buy, but I've been trying to maximize my... These are, you know, this is not the normal size that I use. This is more like the normal size that I use. So, like that. But some of you get these, like, when I did the paper sale, the folded over packs, if you only ordered something like that, it goes great in this size envelope. But that gives me 2 sizes, and I only have like 10 or 12 of these left. I got really low on the supply. So now I have 2 sizes to collage on. Oh, you know what? I really like the show, and I love Drew Barrymore, Santa Clarita Diet. But the barfing part, I have trouble with barfing noises. And that noise that some people make when they're like congested, it makes me instantly want to hurl. So I have to like plug up my ears. I watched the first season, but I didn't watch any of the other seasons. So I may give it another shot, but it's only because of the barfing thing. It's not that I didn't like it. It's just... Oh, I'll send you a link, Curly. I have that exact box of tea in my wish list. Let's see. Ooh, Yogi tea does not like Carla. Boo. So far, I've been very lucky. I haven't found a tea that doesn't like me. I did like the hibiscus tea that I had. I still have lots of it. I'm trying to think back to a show that I really like. Like, I've rewatched a bunch of things. I really do. I like police procedurals and crime shows. So, you know, like, I like CSI, but I haven't ever finished watching the whole thing. You'd like to see my wish list? No, you wouldn't. No, you really wouldn't. It's endless. I have a lot of things I want, so I put them on my wish list, and then I wait a few months, and if I still want it, then I think about ordering it. I can go have a look at it and see if it's in decent shape. Sometimes I put stuff on there that I would never want anybody else to see because I'm like that. But I think it's also public, so I don't know why I'm balking at it. Doobie doobie. Hello. Internet slow. Oh, okay. So there was another box of stuff that I got that I wanted to show you and get your opinion on. Let me grab that while the computer's like thinking about life. Okay, I already told Curly I think about this, and it was Witchy that turned me on to it. So credit where credit is due. What's in here? Okay. Hold on, I haven't even cut this one open. I know what it is, but some of the stuff you guys have seen before, but you know, I like to show off. Not that like showing off undyed stuff is super exciting for you. Okay. Let me grab a small little handful of those. Ooh, that box made a forking noise. Exciting. Oh. What's in here? Is this something? Oh. Yes, I'll show you that because I already told you that it was coming. Okay, yeah. I bought in a huge bunch of stuff so that I could stock up my store. All right, so these are making a comeback, these smaller bags. Oops. Hold on, I'm not even looking at you guys and I'm over here. These are I still have a few of the larger size. This isn't the smallest size that I've sent. I think 4x6 was the smallest. I really like this size. It's very handy for goodie bags. And I think it makes nice for the inside of a cover and stuff because you can dye it and then stamp it and ink it and fun stuff like that. Where are my wish lists? Why are you such a pain in the tushy? Let's see. Your list. Why can't I just go and see the whole list of my lists? Let's see. Okay, give me a second. Nope, the one I have going right now is just all stuff I want for the business. There's nothing exciting in there. I do have a wish list of like things that are just for me. Yeah, they're like cookie bags, or I think they might be one of the things they're listed at as candy bags. Like when you go and you pick it has the scoops. You put them in your signatures. Are these big enough? I feel like that might be small. I like the little bit larger size ones for that. The next size up. But I like to make bigger books, so that's a thing. But so we'll have these coming up. I bought an entire case of them. I think it's 500. So and then there's these. This isn't all of them. There's like 200 of them. These are a little bit pricey for me. Because I can't find anybody that's selling like 1,000 for a good price. But so I like to have these to put in either goodie bags or I don't know why they're all upside down. Or in I'm thinking about maybe dyeing some of these pink. Oh, okay, Kimberly. Bye. Thank you. Thank you for coming in and good luck at the store. Renee, let me get my wish list cleaned up a little bit and then I can post a link. Right now it's just stuff I want for the business and it's things I wouldn't want anybody else to supply to me. They're like my someday list of when I move, like printer and stuff like that. So yeah, so I got 200 of these. Some of those may wind up pink. I'm not sure yet. You like having all size for, okay. I'm not saying there's anything wrong with it. I just, sometimes I look at things and I'm like, maybe that's not big enough. So I talk myself out of it. These I got from Amazon UK. It is a very lightweight craft color envelope. But it's not thick like some of the craft paper. It's not as thick as like one of these. I love the color of it. And I did pick ones with a window in it because it just looked fun. Make a I wants list and make it public. You know what? I know a lot of people do, and I have considered it in the past, but I feel like that I'm asking you guys to give me things, and that doesn't feel right. I don't know. I struggle with that. So I don't know if anybody else is excited about these as I am, but I think I also bought a box of 500 of these. I think that's how many was in there. And not for a bad price considering it came from Amazon UK. I just thought it would be really fun. And the other thing is, I think, let me test it on this one. I think if you wanted to, because I saw like on, where's my bone folder? I saw on, I'm going to finish a whole sentence one of these days. I was shockingly trolling Pinterest. And I saw like a little video snippet where it like previews a little bit. Somebody had unfolded. I don't think the envelope was this big, but it was like a plain envelope. It didn't have a window in it. Of course, you're going to be a pain in the tushy now, right? Where do you want to lift up at? I know you want to. Here we go. But they had taken one of those stamp, the die cuts that make like the stamp edges on stuff into the various sizes. It's a nesting set. So they had basically, I guess for this envelope, you would need the bigger Sizzix, but they had taken one of those, a larger one, and put it here and cut it out and made their own window, which I thought was neat. But I thought, what if you wanted to have the window with something behind it, and then you wanted like another open space for a picture or something? Like this envelope's big enough to do like a couple of things on, or to die cut an oval shape or whatever. I just thought that was fun. So these come apart fairly easily. So that is good to know. But they're from the UK, and they're like for mailing paychecks, I think, or something like that. So it's a larger size, but because of how their post works, their envelopes are always more lightweight. Okay, I will do my best to put together a little wish list of things that I actually enjoy that aren't just for my business. But I have fun doing that, Carla. That's like my favorite thing. Do it. You have a birthday soon. Yeah. I'm going to be 50 in April. I'm so excited. I really am. I'm like not being facetious. I'm super excited about turning 50. So there's the thing. And I don't know where my ruler is, or I would give you measurements. But I just thought they were fun, you know? So that's one of the things coming up. And then I found this. And I used the scissors and cut this one a little bit. I scored it. But this is not wax paper. This is glassine paper. So, like what they make glassine envelopes out of. So it's slick end on both sides. And I know glassine dyes, so I will probably dye some of it, but I think I'm going to put some of it raw into the shop. I think some people like to do jelly plating with this. So I got 500 sheets. Renee, I'm 6 months older than you. So I thought it might be fun to put into the shop because a few sheets of it wouldn't be that much. But if somebody wants to experiment with it for jelly plating before they commit to buying a huge pack of it, because I see mostly that they're available in like packs of 100 on Amazon. So I just thought I would give it a shot, but I'm also going to dye some of it because I know glassine envelopes and bags dye, so I don't know why the glassine paper wouldn't. And you get some interesting effects. So there's a fun thing that I got to experiment with that I wanted to share with you. So there you go. That was my show and tell for the day. All right. Let me put that in a safe place. Along with the other things. So you know me, I'm always looking for small things for I want to bring the goodie bags back, but I want to make sure I have a good variety of things. So I am not sending you the same things over and over again. Not that I think that's necessarily a bad thing. But I felt like it was just getting a little too much same. And I kind of took some comments that people made to me personally and maybe inadvertently punished you guys for something that's not your fault. It's not your fault somebody was a jackass. And I shouldn't have just stopped doing goodie bags because I was upset, because I feel like then I punished you for something that's totally not your fault. Because I had my little feelings hurt. But I'm a human being, so sorry. And then I got behind, so I haven't even really been putting in notes into stuff. I've just been shoving it in envelopes gleefully and mailing it out, going, yay! I got something to somebody. All right. I don't know if I'm going to keep the band on that, but I do like the watch face on this. It's fun. You can't punish us. Hey, Sharon, how are you? Welcome, welcome. So now you know some of my thought process. I like this for a background, I think. So I'm going to put that in my background box. I'm questioning all of these ladies that I chose to fussy cut out. They're awfully tall. Aw, thanks, Dorinda. You're so sweet. But yeah, so I was like thinking about it the other day, and I'm like, I just feel like a total jackass for just stopping making them, like it's your fault somebody said something I didn't like. Get a grip on Carla. I am wonderful. Mary. And Dorinda's in the house with the purple hearts. Dorinda's our purple lady, one of our purple ladies. We don't get to see Frances real often, but she is also one of our purple ladies, and she loves black. I'm going to have some purple paper coming up, just as an aside. There will be a lavender color in the mid-month mini for February, but I also just have some straight up purple paper waiting in the wings. That I am excited about. And I think I have some teal that I need to iron. It's in a box because I dyed it and I'm like, I'm not ready to release this. And then I forgot it was in the box. And then I did a teal batch for a custom project. And then I made more teal paper. And so I have this giant stack of teal paper that I need to iron it all though. It's not ready to go. And I have quite a huge stack of ironing, which I'm going to work on for probably most of the rest of the day after this. Hold on, and I'll be looking at the chat to catch up with what you guys are saying. I have to pay attention when I'm like fussy cutting body parts because I will make them die. Somebody's having a festival on YouTube or Facebook. Let me cut out this middle part. Maybe I think I can get that. Okay, let's see. Lovely's Crafty Cottage. Hello, Jacqueline. How are you today? She's working and lurking. She's making dinner. Nice. Lovely to have you join us while you're doing your dinner prep and stuff. Always fun to have you here. somebody's using my stuff. Sometimes people say, I have a whole stash of it. I have just a box for Amy paper. I'm like, take that out of the box and use it. It's lonely in the box. You admit to hoarding Amy paper. You are not alone. But I'm here to tell you, there is always more. And if I don't have what you want, you can always ask me to dye some. I might not be able to get to it this second, but I'm always happy to put a color in that somebody wants into the rotation at the earliest opportunity possible. Because I am in the business of making paper after all. There we go. She's very tall. Listen to my video. This is Amy paper, and this is and Amy tag, and this is Amy paper. Cat. Ooh, pasta. Ooh. Red's like, it's only for my stuff. I'm allowed to hoard. It's my stuff. I have a hoard of my own paper, so I don't know what but I'm going to, I have started setting aside one of every kit for myself. I'm actually going to work on making stuff or using it in my projects. Because I've been very bad about just making the paper and loving the paper, but not using the paper. But I think that's because I'm always quickly moving from one batch to the next. And I want to do more than just look at my paper and go, ooh, I need to make something out of that. That needs to be trimmed up just a smidgy more. There we go. That's a fun image. I don't think I want that one. Okay, let's see. Otter. Okay, I don't want the big picture, but I do want those little pictures. Okay, Amy, what did you do with your scissors? You just have them. Did I use them to open? There they are. I used them to open that box. I made some asada fries. Ooh, nice. God, you guys make me so hungry. I have to think about what I'm going to eat when I'm all done here. I think I have some frozen veggies. Maybe I'll have veggies and rice. That could be yummy. I'm really on a hamburger kick, so there's that to consider. But I don't think anybody else is. Okay, so we'll put that with the... I like the manta ray. I'll just cut off the edge there because... And the otter, of course. And then the two little birds are kind of fun. Aw, thank you, Mary. You're so sweet. I get the easy meals during the week. Ooh, white chili. Nice. Man, she's making me hungry. All right, let's see if there's anything in here I need to have. No, but you know what? This could be fun to gesso over and work on. It's just like a mixed media background. So I think I'm going to put that in my mixed media pile. Waste not, want not. I'm justifying my hoarding. Giant boot. Ooh, exciting. You know I love me some giant boots. All right, let's put the small ones in my fussy cut and the big one in the rectangle box. Feels like nap time. Curly, I just haven't laid around enough today. Well, girl, go get you a nap. Don't stay on here just because I'm on here. Do what you got to do. Or what you want to do. I love naps. Naps are an awesome, awesome thing. I could never wear boots like this because I cannot wear high heels. But I love them. Get a good rest, Curly. And don't let that Mr. Curly frazzle your nerves. And keep them kids off your lawn. Hiss, Curly, hiss. There it is, a giant boot. Oh, they're totally cute, but I could never wear this. First of all, the toe is way too pointy. I have super wide feet across my, where my toe, before your toes start, that part's really wide. Love to all. Curly. Who are you and what have you done with the real Curly? Sweetest dreams, my friend. Sweetest dreams. Yes, that's the word. It's that part of my foot is really wide, so I can't wear anything with a super pointy toe. Also, I developed bunions, which are not fun at all. Holy shnikes. Okay, I think that's where I need to be. All right, so I'm just going to set this over here. Goodness gracious. All right. Oh, tons of tiny little images. Oh, that's a covered bridge. I like boots, but they have to be wider toed. And I have a pair in my closet. They're like ankle boots, but they're built more like a hiking boot, but it's not a hiking boot. It's a little bit cuter than that I can wear. But I cannot wear anything with a, more than like a 1/4 inch or so heel. And they have to be wide enough and round enough in the toe. There you sit around some more. Well, you have a great dinner tonight, Curly. And I will be thinking positive, happy thoughts for you. And I hope you have a spectacular dinner. Mom meals are the bestest. Clark's are where it's at. I think shoes are evil, honestly. I prefer to wear no shoes at all because I don't like them. And unless it's cold, I think socks are evil too. They're just strangling your feet. But yeah, for my preference is to not wear shoes at all. I do not like them. I prefer to go barefoot. Then my next stop would be walking shoes of some sort because they generally have better support than just sneakers. And then beyond that, I do like hiking boots because I like those, also good support. No shoes. What do you do if you have to go out of the house? I like this ad. Oh, I do love flip-flops. I do. No shoes ever. How do you get away with that? Do you just not ever leave your house? She asked inquiringly. Because most places won't let you in there barefoot. I do like to wear flip-flops because that's almost like what, but not for walking long distances. Like if I have to walk somewhere, flip-flops will about murder you. Vintage ad. Too much fun. All right, that can go right in the small pan. What do we got going on over here? Oh, I wanted to do something with them because I ripped their eyeballs off, but I thought that looked funny. So that'll go right in the rectangle bin. Old school image. Or if it's the middle of summer in Phoenix, because you cannot walk on the sidewalk when it's that hot with nothing on your feet. Sometimes even late into the night. It's one of the reasons I really do want to move away from this. The heat and me, we are not best buds. Oh, really? What state do you live in again? Oh, the toe shoes. Those weird me out a lot. Hey, Kathy, how are you? Illinois. I didn't know that, Renee. That's interesting. They don't ever give you any pushback? I guess you just walk in confidently. Most people don't really look at your feet. It's not like you're out there waving and going, look, I ain't got no shoes on. Interesting. I guess I really am kind of a conformist in that respect. I've always been like, I need shoes because I'm going to a place. There, partially cut out. That is big, though. That's going to have to go in the square images file. I think I don't want these ones, though. I think that's more than I really want to have going on. You hoping she'd say Hawaii. Oh, there you go. You must have a very, like, I think I'm too confrontation averse. I don't like to, it's just a me thing. But good for you. Because not wearing shoes is an awesome thing. Even in the winter? That would be cold, I think. I guess you get used to it, though. That is awesome. You're sick, Millie. Now that would be funny to watch, I think. Kill him with kindness. That is a good philosophy. Mary Farmington, Melissa. Oh my goodness. Hey, Melissa H. If I didn't say hi to you, hello, hello. Calls you Fairchild. Oh, good grief. Here we go. Getting our little... The hat looks like a little bit like a butt to me, like a cartoon tushy. Just saying. Although I am not doing a very good job cutting it, so now it's going to be like an uneven butt. I'm going to need those smaller scissors for this part. Hubby thinks I changed his Siri voice. Okay. Sounds like a plan. Carla, come up here. There's 10 inches for you to wander around in. Oof, snow. Snow is a thing. I'm glad Curly got a little bit of precipitation. I know they need it bad in Utah. And we always, when I lived in Arizona, they always needed it. But it is the desert. And that's also one of the reasons I think it's the right thing to do to move away from here. Because the desert isn't meant to support this many people. There's not enough. There's really actually not enough water for as many people as live here. I'm going to attempt this. I may have to come back to some of the smaller parts with the other pair of scissors when I locate it. I suspect it's over there. I just didn't want to move everything to look for it, because I'm still sorting through things and finding homes for some of the things. Yogi tea. Can't wait to try that tea now. I'm so excited. Who has tea? Me. Cole was wanting. Oh. They always want to until they stick their foot or their nose in it, and then they realize it's cold. Then they look at you like you somehow betrayed them by opening the door for what they wanted. That's my experience with cats and snow. We had one that wanted out so bad one time he left right out into the middle of the porch, which was unshoveled, into like 4 inches of snow, raced back in the house, and then sat on the, after he cleaned himself up, sat on the coffee table glaring at us like we deliberately betrayed him. It just, sometimes they have these facial expressions like, I would murder you right now if I had opposable thumbs. I may still try to murder you tonight while you're sleeping. All right, so any of the rest of that, if I want to cut it out, I'm going to have to find the smallest scissors. But that's a fun picture. I like it. Okay. Heavens, Betsy. Oh, Melissa H is going to stay. Oh, okay. That's on me then. The only good way you think of just making things go. Walking in puddles can be fun. There was an inch on the porch. Oh, really? That's fun, Carla. I haven't found many cats that actually love the snow, but there must be some breeds, like, Okay, I'm gonna fussy cut out this lady, I hope. She is too much fun. Okay. All right, now we're gonna have to cut some of this off. That's a lot of paper. switch to the small scissors. Switching it up. You're copying me? Okay. Oh, he's long-haired. Nice. That probably actually feels good for him. You're debating rain versus snow. I prefer rain to snow, but isn't there something like before everybody walks all over and stuff, something so incredibly calming and peaceful about a snowy landscape? But also simultaneously a little bit sinister. Just me? Okay. I like the lady in her Liberty outfit. Clearly this was an election time magazine. Okay, the rest of those are going to have to wait for my tiny, tiny scissors. Because these scissors are too much for that tiny, tiny space. I'm not going to take all that smoke, though. I'm just going to cut around the flame and cut the smoke right off there. Let's cut a bunch of this extra stuff off. Make it a little bit easier. Here we go. I've got my tongue between my teeth and I am concentrating on cutting this. Because if I don't do that, I'm sure something terrible will happen. I don't know why I do that or why people in general do that. Like, that's your concentrating face. I like rain in the summer and after work. I hate, yeah, getting wet on the way to work sucks. Especially if it's cold. That is a true thing. There is our old lady Liberty. She will be fun in a collage. Hey, Steffi, how are you? Welcome, welcome. Great to see you. Right, I don't want to cut her out anymore. I do not want to do it. I'm over that. Okay. But I do want that. But I'm going to do torn edges on this one. It causes blindness and light flows. Oh, yeah. Your secret's safe with us, Renee. We will never tell another single living soul about your issue. It'll stay 100% between me and the other 17 people in this room. Yep, Estrada Creations is Steffi. I'm sure her real name is Stephanie. But we call her Steffi or Steph. I think I'm going to figure out something to do with the half of these ladies' heads. I don't know what yet, but it's a challenge. Ooh, it's the finger. Carla, it's the finger. It's not the finger, but it's the finger. Carla gets me. I'm not saying that I have never drooled in my life, but it happens all the time when I'm dyeing paper. I'm like, that's not cute. Thank God I'm the only one out here. But that's just between you and me, Steph. Don't tell anybody else. I'm like, that was not cute. I just drooled on my shirt. So my paper apparently is drool worthy. Drool worthy. Ah, I made a funny. A lame funny, but it was a funny. And suddenly there was crickets in the room because I was concentrating. Here we go. And we're just going to snip that right there. There we go. There we go. One finger into the fuzzy cut bin. Okay, I think I wanted this heart because it's colorful. I'm sure it's one of those things that cost $90 bazillion that only hoity-toity rich people can afford. But for free, I can stick it down in a collage. Yay! Another boot. Ooh, light bulbs. Kind of getting a little bit over the light bulbs. But I know as sure as I don't cut them out, I'm going to be like, man, I wish I'd cut out those light bulbs. What? This is actually a paper scorer, but it's also a trimmer. I think it's We Are Memory Keepers, maybe. Hold on. Yeah, it's a We Are Memory Keepers paper score and trimmer all in one, and I don't like it. I mean, I like it for scoring paper. But the problem with it as a trimmer is that you have to. Let me pull this off here briefly. The edges here, I don't know if you can see that. Hold on. I'm going to turn it this way. The edge here is not straight up and down. It's angled slightly. So if you're not careful, your paper will creep up here a little bit. And then I'll wind up cutting lines crooked. And so you have to cut over and over again, which is frustrating and sometimes not possible, depending on how big your paper is. So it's not my favorite paper cutter, but it's what I got at the moment. One day I'm going to buy myself a Friskers, which is what I had before. Friskers makes a pretty good product. But this one, but it doubles, so I also have it as a, and it's not in the best of shape either. It's a little tawdry. It's a little worn out. Good one, Jacqueline. Paper so attractive, even I drool over it. Or on it. I try not to drool on it. It's usually like right onto my shirt, you know. Sometimes on my arm. But it's always that moment where you're like, I didn't even realize that I was going to drool. It just happens. And then you're like looking around. I'm like, thank God nobody came through the door just now. Not my most attractive moment. So there you go. Now you know I'm a drooler. I'm a drooler. Okay, so I don't like this big part down here. But I don't want to cut off it. Seriously? Why do you just want there to be like a big thing right there? All right, that's better for me. I need to trim that a little bit more at the top. because that edge is on an angle, it just makes it hard. Yeah, I have to be really careful about making sure the paper is not creeping so that I get a straight line. It's not a terrible paper cutter. It's just not my favorite in the whole wide world. This is actually some leftover scrapbook paper, but I thought it might be fun for the background of a collage. All right, here we are, light bulbs. Let's see which ones are. There's only certain ones I take because you can get a better cut on them. Those two. That one. And that one. There we go. Yep, that's the whole ones. Erin, how are you? Oh, yay, I'm still on. Yes, 2 hours later. Here I am. Ruthlessly cutting up magazine images. Desperately trying to get ahead for my 100-day project, which I hopefully will not epically fail at after 17 days. How are you doing, lovely Erin? What have you been up to today? Spectacular things, I believe. Oh, I made my light bulb a little wonky, but that's okay. And there they are, hibiscus and hyacinth, right? Melissa H, the whole ones? You got me. So like every ad you net for light bulbs, I think I have 3 or 4 sets somewhere. But I feel like as sure as I don't take it, I'm going to be like, I need one more light bulb. Then I'm going to remember that time I didn't cut out the light bulbs. Brooke is Poppy. Well, I wasn't in whatever the event was. I don't need a flower name. Those are all like event specific. It's like the names Brooke gave everyone for the road show. You have to be at the event to score a name. One day I'll get one. It's not like I don't have enough names. Darkwood Sanctuary, Hag's Hollow, The Hag, Amy, The Amy. A dangle is like a tassel. That's true. Oh, nice. Journal dangles are fun. It's a skill I'm going to want to develop at some point, but I am not quite ready for that yet. Tassels are easier to make than dangles, though, because dangles often require jewelry making skills, whereas tassels just require ribbon or string or something of that nature. I actually sort of know how to make a tassel. The dangles, currently, not my thing. Focus. I can never get them all straight. Y'all get in a room and you're like, flower, 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 flower. And I'm like, oh, the flowers have arrived. What's Darla's flower name? I know Darla has one too. But it's fun because then you're like, have your secret thing. Daisy. Cat's going to take a nap. Awesome. Enjoy your nap. Naps are awesome, awesome, amazing things. All the grandkids except one have left the building, and it is super quiet in here. Look, another finger. It's a finger. I think I want to trim this down just a little smidge. Okay. Oh yeah. People order journals all the time and modify them. That is okay. That is a coronavirus inspired outfit if I ever saw one. Is this the fashion we have to look forward to? You're going to make yourself look cool. Awesome. I love it. I found 2 planners when I bought. Ooh. I love planners. I'm a planner people. They are just fun to work in. I'm going to work on this for a little bit longer, and then I'm going to head off here, get something to eat, change out some papers, start ironing, and then later I'm going to pack up the last of my orders for tomorrow, just in time to start a whole new thing in 4 days. But better than still trying to finish something when you start the new thing. Just saying. Okay. That is a very cone head kind of. It's very, like her head couldn't possibly be that tall. This outfit a little bit creepy. But those boot heels, wow, they are really long. Ooh, Better Homes and Garden Binder. You can get a lot of stuff in one of those. That would be an awesome. I wonder if you could do a whole year in one of those. I bet you could. I may try that at some point. Maybe next year. Maybe next year I'll make that a thing. See what happens. And the good news is almost every size thing will fit in there, like most book pages and that kind of stuff. Groovy. There's an idea, Carla. Thank you. I have to write that down somewhere, though. Because you know me, short attention span theater. That is my claim to fame. All right, let's see if I can get the inside of her arms cut out. It does have quite a bit of room in them. I like Better Homes and Gardens stuff, though. I really do. I don't know why. Maybe because a lot of the stuff that I find or I see is from the 70s. So it has like nostalgic appeal. What did you use it for? Or did you just make it? I'm guilty of making things. And my meh ring binder journal is over on the shelf. I like to touch it sometimes. Don't tell. I should probably do my gratefuls in there. I should start my gratefuls in there for this year. I have a super secret squirrel idea that I think I told Curly about for next year's grateful book. Yeah, that's a jacket. That's very weird with the beekeeper hat thing, the boots. And then she's also wearing like lacy gloves that are padded on the hands. I said it's a COVID night, you know, it's a COVID inspired fashion sort of thing. It is what it is not an attractive outfit. And I'm guessing it's hot. Plus, I don't like hats on my head. I love the idea of a hat. I don't think I have the right kind of head for a hat. So there she is in all her glory. Ooh. Okay. Ooh, nice, Melissa. Very nice. Okay, I'm no longer interested in this image. It does nothing for me. See, sometimes I cut things out or I save things, and then later I'm like, I don't know why I wanted that. am over her too. Although I do kind of like this lady. I think I want to cut her into a square. Like a little crop her down. What month and year were you born? That's the same year. I was born in April 1971. I'm going to be 50. 50 big ones this year. Half a century. Although I do kind of like this as well. So I think I'm going to save that for possibly a background. Oh, and that red is nice too. Okay. We're doing stuff. Let's see. Let's cut that right about here. That's more of the red for the background images. Okay, I think that's good right there. There. I may wind up fussy cutting her out, but I think that's good for now. All right, that goes in backgrounds, and that goes for backgrounds. Well, if you guys are pink poodly people, looks like Stacy just went live for a sale. So I just want to let you guys know that. The 50 Club. Oh, yeah. Yep. In a couple of months, I'll be there. Okay. No worries if you don't. It's all good. Okay, I think for right now, I'm going to keep that hole as it is because, you know, it's kind of a whole thing right there. Let's put that in the backgrounds. Gold feet. So I think for now, I'm going to also keep that as it is. I don't know if I want to mess around with fussy cutting that out at the moment. And we're just going to tear around these lips. I'm on the second. Oh, poor guy. I got a lot of joke gifts over the year because it's the day after. Yeah. And what's funny is for years and years, my mom told the story of how I was born just after midnight. And then I got my birth certificate when I was 17 or 18. And it was a lie. I was born at like 3:14 in the morning, well after midnight, you know. Probably close enough to make her worry, but it was a week late, November 7th. Birthday, April the 3rd. Nice. I'm in good company. You mean like if you're an Aries or like what your horoscope sign is? You're a Scorpio if you were born in November on the 7th. I do, or Melissa does. I'm not. Mine is a diamond, and I'm not particularly fond of them, honestly. I know a lot of. Oh, why am I cutting this out? It's got words on it. Holy cow! That boot is $1,330. That is bananas. Bananas crazy. That is a hat right there. Love her facial expression. We're going to take some of the edges off this. We don't need all of that. There we go. This must have been out of that Cosmo Sex magazine. The sex issue. We're just going to leave that hole for now and see what happens. Okay, I wanted the phrase, this summer will be epic. Strawberry boobs forever. 410, 417, 4. Wow, you are loaded for bear in April. I think I kind of like this stuff down here. Okay, so we'll put that over there. See if there's any other phrases out of here I need. Nope, nothing else I can't absolutely live without. And that's just immediate family. Wow, that is a lot. A lot going on in April. I think I'm going to let these words go. Those are not happy words, and I'm trying not to focus on negative things at the moment. Okay. So far, I don't need any of that. I don't know why I kept it. Oh, there's a lady outside with a tent. Awesome, but let's cut off this edge here. Like it? Okay, she goes into the ooh, this is a fun background. Ice creams. Definitely keeping that. Here's another lady to fussy cut out. Doing the yoga. In almost no clothes. I'm all for comfort and working out, but I want my ass fully covered. Even when I wasn't a fat old lady, I preferred for my ass to be covered in its entirety. Yoga on the beach. All right. But it should be fun in a collage, right? All right, here we go. She's long and lean, so it's a lot of straight, fairly straight edges there. This one will have to go on the edge of a page because her hand is cut off right there. Because it was on the edge of the page. Here we go with the tongue between the teeth again. Chicken wings and pizza. Ooh, nice, Melissa. I had wings the other night with some French fries. I caved and I used a coupon to order from Pizza Hut. Because I was so hungry and so lazy at the same time. I must admit, I am a fairly lazy human being. Maybe that's what I like, part of what I like about paper dyeing. I mean, I like actually dyeing the paper, but maybe part of the appeal is that it's frenetic activity for a short period of time, and then you have to let it either sit and soak up or dry. So there's like some sitting around time built in. Although there never seems to be an end to ironing. There's plenty of that to do. That is a fun TV watching time, you know. Gives me an excuse to binge things without feeling guilty about it. As long as I'm steadily ironing, I don't think I need to feel guilty about it. I need to get back to doing yoga. Get some of my flexibility back. Maybe I wouldn't wake up so stiff either. Lately, I feel just really, really stiff. Tammy N is opening Happy Mail on her channel if you guys are interested. Just got a notification for that. Tammy Nugent is an amazing crafter. Lots of fun. She's a very nice lady. She comes here sometimes. I don't know if she was live or if it was a video, though. I didn't catch that part. Notifications abound. Okay. I feel like this is being very rude. I'm like cutting around her naughty bits with scissors. There we go. Okie dokie. There she is. Oh, I missed some spots around her hair here. There's quite a bit of blue in there. Get that. Okay, here we go. Let's come at it from this direction. There we go. All right. Let's put her in the bin. Okay. Where are we at? Fish oil. Currently I'm taking vitamin B, D3, I think. Something. Hold on. Now I gotta go look at my pile of supplements. Oh, chair-shaped ass again. Okay. So, aside from a multivitamin, I take a women's multivitamin. Just a one-a-day type. I take iron, B12, D3, and Alice told me I needed to take that. So I take those every day. You think a fish oil would help in that mix? Because some mornings I wake up and I really do. I'm so stiff I can hardly bend. Going to the bathroom is an adventure. How many? I'd hope to get through this stack today, but I don't think I'm going to make it. There's just a lot more in here than I thought. Ooh, that's fun. I also like the phrase idea notebook. Let's keep that. Haunt your whole house. That's a Halloween image right there, isn't it? Okay, let me trim it down a little bit. It makes you gassy. I don't need any help in that department. I am plenty gassy all by myself. No joke. We don't need to take anything that might make me more gassy. But I've heard it's actually really good for you. Glucosamine. That's something you could buy in a bottle like that. What does it for stiffness? Not as bad as the probiotics. I do okay with probiotics, although usually I try and do just the yogurt that has probiotics in it. But not since I've been living here. That's for the Halloween file, so we need to put that over here. But I like the phrase idea notebook. You could double as a crop duster or a bug exterminator. People could hire you to clear out buildings and hallways. You could have a whole side hustle going on. Carla is jet propelled. Note to self, do not stand behind Carla when she is taking supplements. I don't know. As I've gotten older, I just seem to have more gas than I feel like I really should. And now it's like you just lean over and there's a fart and didn't really know it was coming, but there it is. Rather an adventure. Thankfully, it's It happens a lot while I'm in the garage, like the drooling. There's nobody out there to know that it happened. But it's not always like a quiet. Sometimes it's just like, people in Timbuktu might have been able to hear that. She came up after Oscar came along, gave up. Oh. Okay. So I think we're going to wrap it up here. I've been on for more than 2 hours, but less than 3 apparently. I need to go and change out. Oh dear. Hold on. I just threw some fussy cut images right on the floor. Back up. Hold the phone. Oh, there's a button totally from yesterday. Okay, these are not keepers. So I have a rocking chair that still needs to be partially fussy cut out. Some little tiny people. Cover of a book. And a leg. Just a leg. A tiny leg. Okay. Well, let's see if anything else falls out. There's some other tiny things. Well, there's those legs. A cheetah. A butterfly. A flamingo. There's a cocktail. Some instruments. That needs to go in there. All right, let's put away the ones we can put away. There's a suitcase for some reason. More ice cream. Okay, that needs to be fussy cut. Let's just check through here real quick. That way they won't fall out all over the place. Oh, there's a fire alarm. Apparently I did fussy cut some of this stuff. Oh, there's some ransom letters. More ransom letters. Oh boy. More face parts. There's more legs. 2 sets of those legs apparently. Okay. Oh, giraffe. That still needs to be cut down. Okay. Ooh. All right. The rest of these are okay to go back in the crying baby. I think we got everything there. All right. So let's put you back in your box for another day. And all of these can go in the fussy cut. Secret stash of fussy cut. Some great legs going on in there. Okay. So let's see. Oh, I'm not terribly entertaining, Erin, but thanks for coming in. Oh, you're welcome, Mary. Oh, she cut out HP images. Nice. You guys have a lovely evening. However you guys are spending your days and nights, I hope it brings you great joy and happiness. Each and every one of you absolutely deserves it. Until I see you in one of my lives or in a live somewhere else or in a box somewhere else, I wish you each the happiest of crafting. Bye, 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 bye. The end. And Mary part, Carla, and bye, ladies.